Good evening everyone, this is by-DEGALA-BALAJI. Welcome back to my channel DB Stock. Let us discuss what is going to happen in next week market about the Nifty 50, Sensex and also the Bank Nifty. Firstly, let us start with the Nifty 50 analysis. In weekly time frame, we can see that clearly the last 2 weeks candles appear to be shooting star candles. After the breakdown of the shooting star candle, if market opens flat or slightly gap down opening, within the breakdown of this candles, we can expect good selling momentum in the target with the we can expect good selling in the market with the target of 25,400 450 will be the target we can expect in the weekly time frame. Or if market opens above this candles opening means 25,840 range, if market opens above the gap of opening means we don't need to go for any aggressive selling. We have to wait and watch for the next momentum, for the next day momentum. Based on that we have to go for the entry based on the next day momentum. We don't need to go for aggressive selling if it is opens above this 25,840. The scenario is the same in the daytime frame. The daytime frame market is waiting at the neckline. If this pattern neckline is given breakdown means we can expect the target of 25,400 will be 500 will be the target we can expect in the daytime frame. Or if market opens above this 25,840 860 range means we don't need to go for any aggressive selling towards downside. We have to wait and watch for the next day. Based on that momentum we have to go for the further, we have to take the further entry. Let's see this in 15 minutes time frame. In 15 minutes time frame, it's very clear that market is waiting almost 10 days at this range. That means market is waiting at this range. That means at this base, based on the market is consolidating at this range, and this is the base for the market from almost last 10 days market is taking the base of this range. Now if this support is giving the breakdown towards downside means we can expect some selling momentum towards downside with the first target of the 600 650 will be the first target we can expect in the intraday. Or if market gives the breakdown of base, that means if it is opens flat given the breakdown means if first 5 minutes candle breakdown itself we can go for aggressive selling with the stop loss of this first 5 minutes candle high we can expect. That means first 5 minutes candle will be the high, will be the stop loss. By keeping the stop loss we can go for the entry. And if this first 5 minutes candle appears to be red candle and after the breakout we can expect the aggressive selling towards downside. Or if market opens directly gap down opening means we have to wait for the retest of this level. If it opens gap down opening, by the gap down opening if market gives the breakdown of this range means that breakdown won't sustain. After this gap filling only we can expect the breakdown. Suppose if it is opens flat or slightly gap up opening, after that if market gives the breakdown with the solid candle means we can get to the conclusion that this breakdown can sustain. Or if market opens directly gap down opening means this breakout won't sustain. After the slow and steady this gap will be filled, and after the retest of this level we can expect the downside selling momentum towards downside. If it is open gap down means I will wait and watch after the gap filling area. That means after the gap fill, and after the gap filling only I will take the entry, and after the retest of this level I will go for the entry. If it is opens gap down opening means I will wait and watch. Or if it opens flat or slightly gap up opening means after the breakdown of this level with a solid candle I will go for the entry. Or if market opens directly above this 25,850 or 860 level means I won't go for aggressive selling. I will wait and watch for the next momentum. Based on that I will go for the entry. Let us see this in Nifty 50, Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is also the same scenario just like the Nifty. In weekly time frame also Bank Nifty forms the shooting star, both shooting star. If this shooting star low is given breakdown only we can expect the target towards downside. Until and unless the breakdown of this range we don't need to go for any entry. And this in J time frame also the same scenario just like the Nifty. It's also the M pattern neckline ready to breakdown of this range. If this M pattern neckline is given breakdown towards downside means we can expect. But in Nifty the neckline is, the market is very close to the neckline, but here Bank Nifty is it's somewhat high. That means it's somewhat far when compared to the Nifty. If this neckline is given breakdown only we have to go for the entry towards downside with the target of this gap filling area. The first target will be we can expect this gap filling area we can expect. Let us see this in 15 minutes time frame. In 15 minutes time frame also it's very clear that market is consolidating at the same range from last almost 10 days market is consolidating at the from last 10 days. So if this level, if this base is given breakdown, that means 75,500 level, if this level is given breakdown, means we can expect some selling towards downside with the first target of the 75,000 round level will be the target. That means this is the gap filling area. We can expect the target of first target in the 15 minutes time frame. That means if market opens flat or slightly gap down opening, means within the breakdown, that means this is also the support, smaller support, but it's not considerable. But this the main base is 57,500 is the main base we can expect. This 57,500 round level is given breakdown by this by the market, means we can expect the target of the 57,000 round level with the we can expect the target, as this is the gap filling area in day time frame and also in the 15 minutes time frame. So if until and unless the gap up opening, suppose if market opens above this 58,000 round level, means we have to wait. We don't need to go for any aggressive selling towards downside, we have to wait. Or if market opens flat or slightly gap down opening, means after the breakout of this 57,500, we can expect the target towards downside very comfortably. Let us see this in Sensex. Sensex is also the same scenario, but it is not like the Nifty. Sorry, it is not like the Bank Nifty, it is just like the Nifty. Sensex is also forms the weekly forms the shooting star in the weekly time frame. From last 2 weeks, the market forms the weekly shooting stars in the weekly time frame. Now, if this week this 2 shooting stars low is given breakdown, means we can expect the target towards downside with the target of 82,500 or 82,400. We can expect the target. Let us see this in day time frame. In day time frame, also the same scenario. Almost Sensex and Nifty also same for this week. If this neckline is very, that means Sensex is very close to the neckline, but Bank Nifty is somewhat far to the neckline. So if this neckline is given breakdown towards downside, we can expect the target of this 82,000. That means almost 83,000 will be the target we can expect towards downside in the day time frame. Let us see this in 15 minutes time frame. Firstly, slow and steadily after the breakdown of this range, we can expect the 83,500 will be the first target we can expect, and afterwards 83,000 will be the second target we can expect. That means 500 round levels will be the targets, first targets, and after the slow and steadily market will reach the next targets. Let us see this in 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame, as we discussed, is just like the Nifty. Market is consolidating almost from last 10 days. Market is consolidating at the same range. Now, if this level, if this base is given, this support is given breakdown, means we can expect the target towards downside. Slow and steadily with the 83,500 will be the first target we can expect, and after that there is a gap to be filled in the 15 minutes time frame. 82,800 and 83,000 will be the first target. The second targets we can expect. In intraday itself, if this level, if this support is given breakdown, means we can expect the target very comfortably. We can go for the selling without any, that means we can go for some aggressive, we can see some aggressive selling in the market. Suppose if market opens above this 84,400 450 range, if market opens above this range, means we don't need to go for any aggressive selling. We have to wait for the one more day for the conclusion. That means how the market will behave on the Tuesday. Based on that, we have to go for, that means based on the closing of this Monday market, we have to go for the entry. If market opens above this 84,400 450 range, means we have to wait. We don't need to go for any aggressive selling or buying. Why? Because the market is in the consolidation zone. Until and unless the breakout of this consolidation or breakdown of this consolidation zone, we don't need to see any aggressive momentum in the market. After the breakout of this consolidation zone only, we can expect the momentum, whether it is upside or downside. After the breakout and breakdown only, we can expect. Until and unless, we don't need to expect any breakout, any aggressive momentum in the market. And thank you, and this is my view.